Okay, so today's class will be our peak pose of Warrior 3. So we'll be doing a lot of stretching of the hamstrings and strengthening as well as the glutes. So make sure that you have your blocks, or a chair would be good too. And we'll get started in our practice. So have your spine lifted tall, root your sits bones into the ground, draw your shoulder blades back and down away from the ears. You can close your eyes or just find a gentle gaze in front of you. We'll just take a moment in stillness, just tuning into the sounds around you. Maybe the sounds outside, birds. Start to notice the temperature in the room, how that feels. Start to notice the body, keeping the spine lifted, relaxing the muscles in the face, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Soften your hands, arms. Relax the belly, hips and legs. Start to notice where your breath is coming in and the quality of your breath. Maybe even placing the hand at the heart, taking a deep breath as you press the heart into the hand. As you exhale, soften this space. Take a deep breath in, filling it up. Exhale, emptying out. And just noting this sensation, how this feels in the body. Just even being aware of this space, allowing it to soften. We'll place the hand on the belly. The bottom part of our lungs. So when we breathe deeply, we're filling up our lungs to the fullest capacity. So imagine on your inhale, filling the lungs up. As you exhale, emptying the breath out. Inhaling, envisioning this expansion of the lungs. And exhale, contracting, drawing the breath out. If you like, you can place your hand back to your lap and start in with your Ujjayi breath, your victorious yoga breath. Creating that soft constriction of the back of your throat, the same you use when you fog a mirror. When you breathe in, you'll draw the breath through the nose, lightly whisper at the back of the throat. You'll create the ha sound on your exhale. Saw sound on your inhale. When you're comfortable with this breath, seal the lips closed, move the breath in a natural rhythm in and out of the nose. Just being observant of this breath, noticing on a count the inhalation and the count on your exhalation. Simply noticing the difference between the two. And every once in a while, noticing the body, seeing if there's a place you've held tension. Maybe wiggle the hands, soften the jaw. Maybe the breath has come back up into the chest. Just being mindful as you're breathing, letting yourself receive the deepest breath. And while your mind may be busy with other thoughts, just recognize that thought and go back to counting your breath. And this breath is starting to warm the body internally, helping our muscles move. Slows down the rate of the heart by engaging the parasympathetic nervous system and calming the body. We'll use this breath through the whole yoga practice. Take the next few moments to see if you can lengthen and deepen the breath just slightly. And on your next breath in, sweep the arms out and up. Bring your palms together to touch at the top. And as you exhale, flip your palms down and sweep the arms to the sides. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale, gently sweeping the arms all the way down. One more inhale, expanding through the lungs. Exhale, emptying all the way out. Place your hands to your lap. Draw your right ear over to your right shoulder. Just a gentle neck stretch here. You have the option to release left fingertips down to the ground. Maybe the pinky walks towards the back if that feels better. An option to bring the right hand to the left temple. Imagining lengthening the neck muscles on your inhale. Drawing the right ear to shoulder on the exhale. And if this feels like any pinching or anything uncomfortable, just come back to having both hands on the left. Gently release this stretch, come to the opposite side, bring the left ear to left shoulder. Option to reach the right hand down. Option for left hand on the right temple. Just notice how this feels on this side of the body. Maybe you needed a little extra on the opposite side, a little less on this. Just listen in and see how that feels. And take one more full breath. On your next inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky, interlace hands, flip the palms to face the ceiling. Just a really long stretch with the spine. Keep the jaw neutral to the ground. Maybe just tucking in the rib cage slightly. Right, inhale, both arms up to the sky. Keep your right arm up as you reach your left hand down. Inhale, lengthen nice and tall through the right side of the body. Exhale, reach the right arm up and over, bending the left elbow, and just finding a gaze that's most comfortable in the neck. Feeling that breath through the sides of the lats here. Just envision this place expanding. Inhale to come all the way up. Press your right palm into the ground and inhale the left arm up. Exhale to bend right elbow, sweep the left arm up and over. And again, if you need to look down at the hand, straight ahead or up towards the ceiling, however that feels good. Just imagine expanding the space through the left side body. And inhale, come all the way up. Reach your right arm up, bend your right elbow and bring your right hand behind your back. You can take the left hand to the right elbow here, tricep stretch. Or if that feels good, taking the arm behind the back, interlocking the fingers together. Lifting up nice and tall. You can use a strap in between the hands if that makes it a little bit easier. Draw the shoulder blades together. Good. And we'll release, reach both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bend the left elbow. Right hand can touch the left elbow and lift up tall, draw shoulder blades together. Or if that feels even better, to take the right arm behind the back, interlace the hands together, lifting up nice and tall. Take another inhale, open the arms up. Exhale, open them out. Another deep breath in. Exhale, big hug, right arm over left, hands to the upper back. Bring the backs of the hands together if you like, or even palms together to touch. Draw the chin in slightly and feeling that stretch at the back of the neck, the upper back muscles. And take an inhale, open your arms out. Exhale, left arm over right. Either big hug here, backs of the hands to touch, or even palms to touch. Chin in towards the chest, relaxing the back of the neck. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale, spinal twist, bringing the left hand right knee, walk the right hand behind you. Lift up nice and tall on your inhale. Draw the belly in and rotate from the core, looking towards the right on your exhale. And take an inhale, open the arms out, come to the opposite side, bringing the right hand to the left knee. Left hand walks behind. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, draw belly in, look towards left shoulder. One more deep breath in. Exhale to unwind. Bring your feet out in front of you. We'll just bring our hands back behind so that the fingertips are more leading towards the glutes here. We'll just draw the shoulder blades in together and start to lift the heart up, taking a little bit of a chest stretch here. We'll take one more deep breath. And exhale. We'll come into a tabletop position. Coming onto hands and knees. Using a cushion underneath the knees if needed. Shoulders right over the wrists, spread through the 10 fingers wide. Hips over the knees, tuck the back toes. Starting with cow pose, take a deep breath in and soften the belly down, lift the tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, draw your gaze in towards the belly, round through the back. Inhale, draw the gaze forward, maybe even slightly up. Exhale, tuck the chin and tailbone in towards the middle of the body. Inhale, soften belly down. Exhale, curl and round. 2 more times with your own breath. Inhale, softening the belly. On your exhale, curl and round. Maybe even closing the eyes, listening into the sound of the breath. Matching the movement to the breath. And on your last exhale, we'll meet back in a neutral spine. We're going to bring right leg out and left arm in front. You can keep your toes on the ground, or you can start to lift the heel towards the ceiling. Toes will come off of the ground. So foot is flexed and we're really squeezing the glute and hamstring here. Take another inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the elbow in the middle of the body, scooping the belly. Take an inhale, reach, opposite directions. Exhale, draw back together. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, reach, fingertips and toes out. Exhale, back to tabletop. We'll take that on the opposite side. Reach the left toes back, right arm in front. You can just keep your toes down the whole time, getting a nice calf stretch here. Or start to lift the heel up, flex the toes, take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow in the middle of the body. Inhale, reach opposite directions with the finger and toes. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract, draw that belly in. Inhale, once more, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Child's pose, big toes touch. Distance between the knees can be close together or out wide as you take your glutes to the heels. Hands walk out in front of you, and then bring your forehead all the way down to the ground. See if you can keep your elbows active off of the mat here. Start to draw the backs of the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. Drawing the forearms towards one another, taking just a couple deep breaths here. Inhale, come all the way back to tabletop position, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, lift the knees up and off of the mat, press the hips back, first downward facing dog here. First down dog, have the knees bent, and just walk them in a little bit closer towards the wrists. So if you like, you can start to pedal the feet, draw one heel down as you bend the opposite knee. Switching side to side. Maybe even nodding the head. Taking those full Ujjayi breaths here. And we'll inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step the feet right behind the wrists, keeping the knees bent. Bending the knees, resting over the tops of the legs in a forward fold. Hands can stay on the ground or you can hold on to opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Come all the way back to stillness. Reach your fingertips to the ground and heel toe your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse one dive, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. We're going to move right into our classical sun salutes. Start by inhaling, reach the fingertips in front of you and up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward, fingertips to the ground. Step your right foot to the back of the mat for a low lunge. Tuck your right toes. Left knee tracks right over the ankle. Take a full breath in. Exhale, plant the palms, downward facing dog. Hug the rib cage in. Lift the tailbone up. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the knees. Option to stay here. Move through cat-cow. Or bend your elbows, chest, chin guides down towards the mat. Inhale, slide to your belly, cobra. Toes are tucked, thighs are active and lifting off of the mat. Exhale, come back to the knees, press the mat away. Downward facing dog, draw the belly in towards the spine. Step your left foot to the top of the mat, right knee gently comes down, keep the toes tucked, thighs working towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees. Inhale, reach the arms in front of you up to the sky. Exhale, your hands back to your heart. Inhale, arms in front of you up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, touch the left knee down. Inhale, lengthen, strong upper back. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Big toes are touching here. Inhale, forward to plank, really strong core muscles. Exhale, lower down to the knees. Option to move here, cat-cow. Or bend the elbows, hug them towards the rib cage. Inhale, belly cobra. Lifting the chest off the mat just a couple of inches. Take another inhale. Exhale, knees back to downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, left knee touches down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, active back. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. Left foot top of the mat, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, knees, down dog. Right leg forward, left knee down, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees, down dog. Left leg forward, right knee down, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees, down dog. Right leg forward, left knee down, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Come back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Big toes touch, slight space between the heels. Reach the fingertips to the ground. Lift up tall through the crown of the head, shoulders back and down. Either close your eyes or take a gentle gaze at the ground. Begin to shift your weight forward into the fronts of the toes, back into your heels. And find the center of your feet. Shift slightly to the left edge of the foot, the right. See if you can center the whole body's weight perfectly over the feet. Press into the feet and engage your legs, glutes, abdomen, chest and back muscles. Engage your arms as you reach fingertips down. Keep your whole body active and engaged as you lengthen and deepen your breath. Take one more full breath here. As you exhale, press your hands to your heart, open your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides, up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, palms come to the shins, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back to plank. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower to the knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, slide to the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, knees back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here in your down dog. Feet this time to be hip width. You can continue to bend the knees and pedal the feet. Just getting those hamstrings and calves warmed up. Take one more full breath here. Next inhale, we're going to reach the right leg up and back behind so the heel's going towards the ceiling. Your exhale, bend the right knee and come into a low lunge. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Gently lower the left knee down and have your blocks on either side of your right foot here. Coming into our first low lunge, keep the toes tucked. Bring your hands to your hips and just bring the pelvis neutral. Sweep your arms forward and up. Take a look at the knee, make sure it's over the ankle, you can still see your toes. We'll take a deep breath in as we reach the fingertips up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, open the arms out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Arms forward and up. Inhale. So exhale, guide your hands back to your heart. Bring your right hand to the top of the right thigh. If you have your block, you can always bring your hand to the outside of the block, but if it's more comfortable, you can rest it to the thigh. Inhale, reach long with the left hand. And exhale, lateral stretch. So starting to open up the hip flexors here, a little bit deeper of a stretch. And take a couple more breaths, really opening again, imagining breathing into this left side of the body here. One more inhale. Exhale, half splits. Hands come to your blocks, straighten your right leg, flex the right toes in. So remember we had that cat tilt at the beginning of class, so this is the same tilt. So the tailbone will lift back towards the back of the room. Right foot is flexed so that we're stretching deep into the hamstring. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, keeping the upper back active. You can fold forward if you like, or just stay upright, whatever feels better for you. I'm going to take one more full breath here. Bend your right knee, place the right foot back down. You can bring the blocks to the top of the mat. Step back to tabletop position and into downward facing dog. Just pedal out the feet if that feels good to release those muscles. Then we'll inhale, reach the left leg up and back, so heel up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the left knee, step it to the top of the mat, low lunge, gently lower the right knee down, right toes stay tucked, and you can move the blocks to either side of the leg now. Keep your hands to your hips, neutralize that pelvis so there's a slight tuck of the tailbone. That's our cat pose there. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, lifting the fingertips up to the sky. Track your left knee, make sure you can still see your toes. Inner thighs are drawing in towards one another. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open the arms out, slightly engaging the back muscles. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. The left hand can stay on top of the left thigh here, or if you have your block, you can place that down. Inhale, reach up tall with the right hand. Exhale, lateral side stretch. The right hand comes over towards the left side of the body. Keep the pelvis stable here, still engaging the right glute muscle. Keeping that right hip open. Imagine lengthening through both sides of the body here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, moving into our half splits. Hands will come to either side of the leg onto the blocks. Straighten your left leg, flex the left toes in. And again, we're hugging the inner thighs more towards one another, so we're keeping that left toe facing straight up to the sky. Having a slight cow tilt with the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, just maybe tucking the chin into the chest. We don't need to worry about how close the heart is going towards the top of the left thigh. We're just really concentrating on the hamstring here. We'll take another full round of breath. On your exhale, bend your knees, step your foot back. Maybe move the blocks to the top of the mat. Plant your palms, come back to tabletop. Into downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe pedaling out the feet. I'm going to inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale as you fold, bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart, bend the knees, and we're going to move into chair pose. Sweep the arms forward and up. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms back. So draw the shoulder blades in. It's as if you're holding something between the palms. Lifting through the chest here, sternum is lifted up. Take another inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, really strong back. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, this time we're going to draw the knee in towards the belly. Hold it here. Inhale, reach the toes back. And exhale, warrior one. Right foot comes to the top of the mat. Guide your left heel down and take your time. Maybe you walk your hand to the top of the left thigh. Maybe you want to hold onto your hips here for a moment. Make sure this left hip bone isn't out too far. You can always come up onto the toe, pivot, and then guide the heel down. Good. Sweep your arms forward and up. Make sure your knee is right over the ankle. Making sure that the bottom of the rib cage is pulled in, core is pulled in. So we're just reducing the amount of sway in our lumbar. Take a deep breath in, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend your elbows, engage the upper back. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend, draw shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. This time you can inhale, just reach the fingertips up. Or if you want to take standing humble warrior, interlace the hands behind the back. Draw shoulder blades together. Feel that stretch in the front body. If you feel this a little too much in the elbows, just bend the elbows slightly. Keep working the shoulder blades together. Or even use a strap between the hands. Take one more full breath. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips, bend both knees, and step the left foot in just a little closer for pyramid pose. Left toes are still on a slight angle. Hips are level, so if you need to move the hips, come up onto the toe first, then move the hips, and guide the heel down. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold forward, using the blocks on either side of your right foot if needed. Or if you don't have blocks at home, you can always use a chair. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding over the right leg. Take one more full round of breath here. Come up halfway, bend your knees, and step your left foot to the top of the mat. We're going to move into that chair pose. Big toes together to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Imagine holding that ball right between the hands. Draw the shoulder blades together. So you can just scoop the belly under here, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Inhale, just make a little space between the feet. So feet hip width apart. And you can hold on to your big toes here. Take your index and middle underneath the big toe, thumb on top. As you lengthen the spine, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, folding forward, chin into the chest. Take one more full breath. Release your hands from your feet. Heel toe your feet together to touch. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees. Plant the palms, step to plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, squeeze in the back muscles. Exhale, knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg out, back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the belly, hold here. Inhale, kick the leg back. Exhale, warrior one. Step your left foot to the top of the mat, right heel comes down. Taking your time here again. Making sure the hips are squared. So if you need to come up onto the toe, move the hip, or maybe you just need to take a little bit wider with that left foot, heel toe it out. Good, again, being aware of the core muscles here, rib cage, sweep the arms forward and up. Making sure we feel strong in our low back here. So even taking your hand to your low back and pressing in, feeling that strength. Take a deep breath in as you reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend the elbows, engage the upper back. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, once more, reach up. An option to just stay right here, or if you want to try interlacing the hands on this side, standing humble warrior. Again, if the shoulder blades are a little too tight, you don't feel that stretch as much in the chest, just give the elbows a little bend and work on drawing the shoulder blades together. We don't have to have the pose look a certain way. We just need to make sure that it's in a safe position. Strengthening the back here. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, hands back to the hips. Pyramid pose. Step your right foot in a little bit closer. Take the blocks on either side of your left foot. Keep the hips level. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Hands can come to the blocks. The blocks have 3 levels, so if the first is a little too high, you can move to the second or third level. Keep the spine nice and long, shoulders away from the ears. As you're exhaling, tucking the chin into the chest. One more full inhale. You inhale, come up halfway, bend the knees, step the right foot to the top of the mat. This time, the feet will be hip width apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. You can choose to have your fingers underneath the toes again, or if you really enjoy that chest stretch, you can interlace the hands behind the back. Few deep breaths here, chin into the chest. Knees can be soft or a really deep bend here. Just depending on how those hamstrings and the low back feel today. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground, heel toe feet together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, active back. Exhale, knees, down dog. Inhale, right leg kicks back. Exhale, knee in towards the belly. Inhale, kick the leg back. Exhale, high lunge, stepping onto the big toes on the left foot. Sweep the arms forward and up, making sure the right knee is still over the ankle. A nice lunge here. Taking a couple deep breaths, lifting up tall with the fingertips. Take one more full breath in. Exhale the hands to the heart. I'm going to move into our Warrior 3 pose from here. So you have your blocks. Just have them out in front of the big toe. We use our blocks just as a guide here, not for the full weight. So we're going to start to bend the left knee, tap the left toe in just a little bit. Keep the right knee bent, make sure that the knee still stays behind the toes. We're just going to start to tap left foot on and off of the mat. So just depending on the day, even with our balance, maybe the toes just come lifted a little bit. We're just doing these really small movements. Maybe you're just able to hold it for a little bit, stay on the blocks. Or maybe you're able to really engage the back strongly, pull the core in and bring your hands to your heart. Maybe you want to bring your hands towards the back of the room. Or maybe even the arms overhead. Keep a slight bend to the right knee. Really reach through the left toes. Take another inhale. So you exhale, bend the right hands to the block and step back to a high lunge. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, release your hands to frame your right foot. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, squeeze the back muscles. Exhale, knees, down dog. We're moving right into the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to the belly. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, high lunge. Step onto the right toe. Take your time here. And drawing the core in, rib cage down. Make sure that low back is strong here. Backs of the shoulder blades down the back. We'll take another full inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We'll find our way into warrior three. Hands can come to the blocks in front of you. Keep that deep bend to the left knee. Start to just tap that right toe in a little bit closer. Keep that bend in the left knee. Toes are straight ahead. And again, just toe taps for now. Maybe this is where we stay. Again, just depends on the balance. Maybe, my left side isn't as balanced as my right. So start slowly. If you keep that right leg extended, maybe the hands stay to the blocks. Keeping just a soft bend to the left knee. Maybe you can try to bring the hands to the heart. And find the variation that works for you. Draw your focus to a spot on the ground. Tune into the sound of your breath. Squeeze that right glute muscle just a little stronger. We'll gently bring our hands back to the block. Bend your left knee and step back, high lunge. Take another deep breath in, fingertips up. Exhale, frame your left foot. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, active back. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. We'll take one more full breath here, maybe pedaling the feet once again. One more deep breath in. And exhale, gently bend the knees and come all the way down to the mat. Swing onto one side of your hip. We'll come into a nice seated forward fold. If you have your strap, you can place that on the arch of your feet. And keep the toes flexed. Slight or deep bend to the knees. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And exhale, nice forward fold. So you can hold on to the straps here. And just having a slight or deep bend to the knees. Keep the toes facing the ceiling. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, continue your forward. Keep a bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, release the hands to the sides. We're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. So if it's more comfortable to sit on your mat with your legs out wide. Flex the toes in. We'll start with a little bit of a lateral side stretch here. So keep the left forearm to the top of the left thigh. Flex the toes in. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. And exhale, that nice lateral side stretch. Reaching the fingertips over. Just finding that gaze where it's most comfortable. Take another full breath here. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Lift with the left. And exhale, lateral side stretch. Pressing into the right forearm. Opening through the left side body. Keep the toes flexed. Keeping the quads active. Inhale, come all the way up. This time, fingertips out in front of you. Just take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, just start to walk the fingertips away from you until you're at that perfect point, right at your edge. Keep the toes flexed. Maybe just draw the chin in slightly, soft back of the neck. Connecting back to softening the belly. One more full round of breath here. On your next inhale, just walk the fingertips in a little bit closer to the shins. Bend your knees and then just bring the knees back together. Hold on to the backs of your hamstrings. We'll come all the way to the back. Bring your strap with you. We'll continue that nice hamstring stretch, keeping the right knee bent in towards the midline of the body, taking the strap to the arch of the right foot. You can keep the left knee bent, or you can straighten it all the way down to the ground. We'll just start to straighten the right leg up, slider deep bend to the right knee. Toes are flexed towards the face. If your strap is long enough, then maybe you're able to rest the triceps to the ground. Just let gravity work here. If you can flex that left toe if it's straight, keep that left quadricep active. If that feels good to just let the right leg go out to the right side of the body, you're welcome to take that variation. If not, you can just keep the legs straight up to the sky. Keeping a foot flexed. Just taking control of how far down that right foot goes. And take another full inhale. Your exhale, bend your right knee. Cross your right knee over the left side of the body. You'll roll maybe even to the outside edge of the left thigh. You can keep your knee bent here if that feels good. You're getting a nice spinal twist. Or you can extend the right leg out, flex the right toes. You're going to feel that really deeply in the outside of the IT band, the gluteus medius of the right leg. Right arm can come out if you like a T. Another inhale. Exhale to bend your right knee. Come to the back. Release your strap and release the the right foot down. Bring your left knee to bend. Hug the left knee into the midline of the body. Place the strap onto the arch of the left foot. And slide that right leg straight if you'd like to, or just keep it bent. And flex the left toes in, keeping that quad active. Left leg begins to straighten as much as it will go today. So never force, we just breathe into it. Strap is long enough the triceps can rest to the ground. Flex the toes. And just remember to keep the face soft. Just enjoy this stretch. If you like, you can take the left leg out to the left side of the body. So again, nice and controlled here. Keeping the right quadricep active. And just controlling how far down that left leg goes. And take one more inhale. Exhale to bend the left knee. Cross over the right side of the body, so you'll roll to the outside edge of the right hip, and your knee can remain bent here. Or if that feels really good, to straighten the left leg, flex the left toes. Keep a hold of the strap, maybe you open the left arm out. One more inhale. Exhale to bend your left knee, come to the back. Release the strap on your left foot. If that feels good, you can take the feet down, feet out about your mat width, maybe a little shorter, depends. And then we'll just windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Feel a little bit of a release in the low back, hips. And we'll just inhale, draw the knees back into the middle of the body. Give yourself a big squeeze. And exhale over to spinal twist. Draw your knees up and over to the right, all the way down. Either giving yourself a hug with the left arm, or opening the arms out like a T. Just making sure that the knees are about hip height. Take an inhale, draw your knees back to the midline of the body, and squeeze. And exhale, spinal twist over to the left, drawing the knees close to the body, gently down. Either giving yourself a hug with the right arm, or opening it out like a T, looking over the right shoulder. Just letting that back of the right shoulder soften. Take one more deep breath. Inhale, hug the knees to the middle of the body. Give them a squeeze. And exhale to send the soles of the feet down to the ground. Coming into your most comfortable final relaxation posture. So if needed, place a blanket under the cervical spine, lumbar, maybe even underneath the knees. Just letting the legs extend out, comfortable distance apart from one another. Letting the arms rest at a comfortable distance from the body. Start to soften the space between your eyebrows. Relax down your jaw. Relax the throat, chest, tops of the shoulders. Relax both arms, both hands. Relax the backs of the shoulder blades, middle of the back, low back. Soften the abdominal muscles, coming to a natural rhythm of your breath. Soften the hips, glutes, both legs, both feet. Begin to feel your whole body feeling calm and relaxed. And to bring awareness back to your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Movement to your fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead for a stretch. Rolling around the wrists and ankles. Hug your knees into the middle of the body. Come to your favorite side and fetal position. Take a moment here to pause and breathe. When you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.